What's up, my little tattletales? What's up, y'all? Tory Lanez is going down. If you don't know what's happening, the defense's star witness, the star witness is supposed to testify that he saw this and he saw this. It is a Mr. Kelly. He is British. He lives in the Hollywood Hills. This was the defense's star witness, just ID'd Tory Lanez as the shooter. He just ID'd Tory Lanez as the shooter. Y'all, we got to get into this. This was actually tweeted by one of the best reporters of law and crime, Megan Cunningham. Her, along with other people, have been following this trial. Y'all, this is deep. Tory Lanez is done for. This was the prosecution star witness. But get this. The defense star witness. But get this. The prosecution cross-examined. Literally, he ID'd Tory's the shooter, say Tory shot 4 to 5 times. And on that top of that, it looked like they were all beating up on Meg. Y'all, ID not connected to the case, nothing to lose. Tory Lanez has been accused of bribery. He's been accused of witness tampering. He's even had run-ins in the elevator, which to me sounded like jury tampering, but the jury's still there. But this can't be denied. All y'all facts over emotion. Oh yeah, you're spreading misinformation. Boom, baby, what you got to say now? Tory Lanez has been ID'd on the scene, but you know what? Because I like to rub it in, let's read this testimony verbatim. Y'all ready for this? Okay. Y'all gotta listen to the whole thing because there's so many twists and turns in this. Y'all ready? That leprechaun, he going down. Listen, and listen, for all you short kings out there, I'm not calling Tory Lanez a leprechaun because he's short. I mean, he is. I'm calling Tory Lanez a leprechaun, idiots, because leprechauns always look nice and unassuming, but they're evil. And they want you to they're evil. Just read up on leprechauns. And they're crikey, you know. Pocket size. Anyway, let's get into this, right? Where are we at? Okay, the Tory Lanez trial is on the standard 90-minute break. The defense witness, Sean Kelly, is due back on the stand at 1:30. Kelly's testimony does not appear to be going quite how Tory's lawyer hoped it would. Listen to the testimony. Sir, did you see the shorter guy with a gun in his hand? Yes. They asked, sir, did you see? Okay, so let's get into it. Let me roll it back, all right? The Q&A between what's his name and Tory's defense and Sean Kelly occurred after Kelly said he awoke to noises and saw 2 women fighting violently by the car. He saw a flash and believes it was coming from one of the girls. Hold on, y'all, just hold on. It gets better. They were pulling their hair and hitting each other. It was quite violent. He's British, okay? But just hold on. I know what y'all thinking. The Tory Lanez fans are gonna be like, you just had it. You just had it. No, listen to the whole testimony, right? Kelly said he saw the driver exit wearing all black, right? And he joined the fray. Kelly was scared and asked his son to come into the room. He testified several times that he saw a muzzle flash and heard what he thought were fireworks, but believed the flashes were from the women. It's not over. So the defense, did you see the muzzle flash? Yes, Kelly answered. He added, about the same time that the smallest individual got out the car. Y'all, I'll let you fill in the blanks for who the smallest individual was. The littlest one, 3 apples high. It only worsened for the defense. Listen, Kelly said the small guy got out about that time, all shouting. Kelly said, now this is the defense's star witness. Kelly said, after the smallest guy got out the car, I saw more flashes. He stuck with his testimony that the flashes started with the girls and said he never heard anyone saying dance B, which is what Meg testified Tory said before he opened fire. Oh, hold on, because I was reading the same thing saying, wait, so you're corroborating Tory's alibi? No, it went off the rails. Listen. Okay. The defense kept asking Kelly about him previously telling a defense investigator he saw Tory try to take the gun. But Kelly testified today that the short guy he saw stepped out the car and he joined the fray. So he joined the fight. They were fighting. They were all pulling each other, Kelly said. The defense asked if he saw the shorter guy taking a gun from one of the women. Kelly said, "I never saw that." Kelly said the shorter guy was very angry. Angry little leprechaun, right? Doesn't he sound more and more like a leprechaun? And was shouting. He said the flashes came from him, but cautioned, "I never saw a gun." But get this. Then, in an exchange that made everyone lull, the defense pressed Kelly about Tory trying to take the gun, and Kelly said, "It's not like he said, 'Excuse me, can I have the gun? It's my turn.'" Everybody laughed, and the judge had an amused look in his face as he waited for us to finish. Still, after all this, Kelly repeatedly testified that he believes a woman fired the first shot. Get this. "I believe I saw a girl shoot first, but he didn't know she had a gun at the time. I thought it was fireworks. Keep hanging in with me." I said that they were both, so then Kelly said, "I said that they were both shooting." The defense asked who was the first shooter. Kelly said the girl, but they were all fighting. The shorter guy was pushing and fighting both girls. Everyone was fighting, even the driver. This is the driver that hasn't testified yet. That's when the defense asked Kelly, "Sir, did you see the shorter guy with a gun in his hand?" Kelly answered, "Yes." Let me just say this. At this point, he thought that he saw shooting fireworks by the two girls. He now knows that's gun. He thought maybe it was coming from one of the girls, but he never saw any of the girls with the gun in his hand. Now, hold on, right? And also, I misspoke last time. Sorry. But he did see Tory with a gun in his hand. It's not over, right? Then he said, "Okay, sir, did you see the shorter guy with the gun in his hand?" Kelly answered, "Yes." Then everyone started beating one girl. And Kelly said, "To me, it appeared they were going to throw her in a river," meaning it looked like they were going to, right? That's British slang. He said, "It appeared to me when I was on the phone that they were trying to delete her." He said he heard the driver say the police are coming, and they put the woman in the Escalade and left. Then came the cross. Okay, so that's all from Tory's lawyer. He is now saying he never saw what's her name? Kelsey with a gun. Okay? They all appeared to be beating on one girl. He saw Tory with a hammer in his hand. Let's get into this. Deputy DA Alexander Bott, he told Ms. Todd, "Take the day off because I got this," began by asking Kelly about his 911 call. He didn't report a woman's shooting. He reported a group beating on a woman. Kelly, this is defense's star witness, said the shorter guy was very agitated and he had his arms outstretched. He was firing everywhere. The DA played home surveillance audio of the gunshots. Kelly testified about the shorter guy. He was like I said, shooting. Afterward, the woman on the ground was kicking all the time. She was crawling and stumbling across the road. If this is the woman on the ground and it looked like everybody was trying to fight, that means that Tory, Kelly, and the bodyguard were all jumping on Meg. Now, let's get into this, right? Bott also got out, so the DA also got out of Kelly more details about the girl he believes he saw shooting. He said, "I see what appears to be a girl shooting into the car, not, right, but into the car. She's outside, Megan's outside, this girl is shooting into the car." Then when the shorter guy was with the girl on the ground, he was yelling just a torrent of abuse. So the DA asked Kelly what exactly the short guy was saying, telling the witness there's no censorship in the courtroom. Kelly, a white man with what sounds like a British accent, answered, "It was all N-words and F this and F that." And the DA said, and this was directed at the victim, he said, all of them. He was going crazy. He was really agitated. He said the same thing about Tory in a recross, saying he was highly agitated, shouting, lots of swearing. Still, Kelly did testify again. "I believe the girl fired the first shot." The DA asked him, "Did that seem odd to you that the defense investigator?" So anyway, when he said, "I believe that the girl fired the first shot," the defense attorney investigator, while he was interviewing Kelly, actually stopped the recording, right? Started recording in a way that made it seem like, Kelsey. He was saying Kelsey shot Meg, but it's not over. He said, so the DA asked him, "Did it seem odd to you that the defense investigator started recording after he'd already made several statements?" Kelly answered, "This whole thing is odd," right? There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. Woo, there's more. Okay. Hold on, let me get it up. Another thing about Kelly, he said his concern that night was his son, not the people outside, and this was traumatic. Some of what he said jurors may know isn't true. The inside of the Escalade was not shot up, but his testimony became a real wild card for the defense. Do you know why? Right? Do you know why? The DA asked him, how many shots did you see the short guy shoot? Kelly answered, 4 or 5. You guys, this is crazy. They are still updating this. Tory Lanez is done for. The witness that has no connection. Justin won't come back to the US. We can't find the driver. All these things that seem like magically they worked out in Tory Lanez's favor are all to naught because your star witness, the witness that has no connection, the witness that nobody, 1501 can't get to them. This can't get to him. Nobody can get to this guy. This witness is spilling all the tea. And he has not only ID'd Tory Lanez with the gun, the only person he saw holding a gun, he also identified him as shooting 4 or 5 times. He also ID'd him showing shooting 4 or 5 times. You guys, this was not good for the defense. This was not good for the defense at all. Woo! Listen, I will say one thing. It seems like the defense attorney, their whole agenda is to admit confusion, admit this, admit that. But he literally not only ID'd him as seeing him with the gun, but also shooting 4 or 5 times. Again, at best, they can say, the defense can say, okay, well, there were 2 shooters. Kelsey shot and Tory shot. However, he's identifying Tory with the gun. Megan was shot in both feet, separate bullets. And he says he only heard firework 1 time from the girl, and then the guy shot 4 or 5 times. So even at most, both of them, there's a bullet from both of them. Let's just say the defense is like, no, but Kelsey shot once. You heard the witness. Yeah, but Megan was shot both times, but shot in the feet, and there were bullets in the feet. So even if Kelsey shot once, Tory shot 4 or 5 times, and I believe he emptied the clip. I believe there was only 5, maybe at most 6 bullets in that clip. I believe 5 bullets. So if he shot 4 times, and even if they can get the jury to believe that Kelsey shot once, that means there were 2 shooters, and that means that Tory is still guilty of shooting Meg, and that means that Tory is in some big trouble. Y'all, this is updating live as we speak. This is actually insane, but Tory Lanez was just ID'd as holding the gun and a shooter that shot 4 or 5 times by an impartial star witness. Also, the witness is saying that his main concern was his son. So he was watching, but he is definite that Tory 4 or 5 times and was holding that hammer. You guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, let me know what you think. Y'all keep talking about facts over feelings and all this other stuff and whatnot. He ID'd it. And he ID'd that everybody was fighting, even the driver. Now, fighting when you're looking far ahead can look like a scuffle, can look like everybody was fighting. Maybe the driver was trying to break it up. I don't know. But the most important thing is, right? The most important thing is Tory was ID'd. Woo! It's over. There's 3 people at this point putting a gun in this man's hand and actively firing shots. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. And this was a defensive star witness. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.